Need some joy, Shane.
Who's that, man?
We ain't getting it. Ain't getting it. That's funny. See what I did? A&M, come on. Whoa, my God. What? Shane, this is the most disappointing damn game, bowl game of the whole damn thing. This is, gosh, Shane, we were up 24-7, A&M was, with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Jeez.
24-7 in the 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We blew this damn game, Shane. I'll never know. They even scored, A&M scored with 149 left, the go-ahead score, and then turned right around and let them march all the way down the field with 8 seconds to win the damn game. A&M is a damn disaster. Shane, they opened the season. I'm going to throw up our damn schedule here because this is pissing me off just thinking about it, Shane. They opened 7-1. They were 5-0 in the SEC. They were in the driver's seat to Atlanta to make the college football playoff. And what do? I mean, they just did what they always damn do and finish, hell, even worse than 8-4. 8-4 is the joke. Texas, 8-4. They're 8-5. Absolute collapse down the stretch. The defense, which I thought we had this defensive guru, he needs to get his head out of his ass and teach some pass defense. And because we didn't have it, Shay. We didn't have it the last month of the season and the last 2 months of the season in any meaningful game that we had. And Mike Elko, to his credit, he was pissed after this game. He was calling people out. Well, he was really calling himself out. But
yeah,
this is the most damn disappointing team in the whole SEC to me.
Yeah. You talk about, like, you know how they have, like, comeback player of the year, comeback team of the year? Mm-hmm. They're like the exact opposite. You know, they started out strong. We had the parades. A&M's back. They're competing for championships. And since really October, man, they have really tanked. And you know, you could blame the players to a certain extent, but this one, I blame this coaching staff. Yep. And there is no rhyme, no reason that this team should have got back into this game. Not just make it competitive. There's no way they should have won it. I would have gave my mortgage payment on this thing. I was so confident. But damn, USC with another SEC win. They got 7 wins this year, 2 of them against the SEC. That blows my mind.
Shane, be honest with me.
Always.
How many? So I had several. How many Lincoln Riley memes did you have ready to post after
queued
this
up? One? I was queued up, man. I was ready.
I had 2 of them. I had to burn those bad boys. You know what?
Oh, like he does brisket. I had that one up. That's my favorite is his brisket. But no, I hate it because, you know, this is a coach that tried to run from LSU. He ran from the SEC, and yet they find a way to get 2 wins. And it's just, they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have beat LSU. They shouldn't have beat A&M. This is embarrassing, man. This is an embarrassing loss. And again, this is where they look at, Mike, when we talk about the SEC and how great it is. They're like, well, shit, you lost to USC. Mm-hmm. You know, they got smoked by ABC, you know, Ohio State. It's whatever. It's crazy to me.
And A&M won the turnover battle. They won the rushing battle by damn near 50 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But here's, you know, obviously, I'm going to play some Elko here, heated up in a second. But their quarterback, Mayava, I think is how you say his name. Through 2.5 quarters, Shane, he had 69 passing yards. Nice. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. And then there in the final, you know, quarter and a half, 226 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdown drives, in 4 touchdown drives and 5 drives. Outscored him 28-7 to close it out. And a friend of the show, this guy does a hell of a job if you're not following him already. Vegas handicapper Brad Powers.
Yeah.
Now, this ain't all on Mike Elko, but this is 100%, you know, true. This was very Kevin Sullivan, Jimbo Fisher type year for Elko. Start hot, fade quickly. The Aggies went 3-10 against the spread. And how about this? This is the most damning thing. And this is the program. They've changed coaches multiple times. They obviously change players all the time. Texas A&M has now lost at least 4 games in a season, 24 of the last 26 years.
Wow.
They got to get over this. They have got to shake this, Shane, and it's got to start immediately. Wait, your damn rival may win the national championship. You're losing to fucking Southern Cal in a garbage bowl, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that clip where he talks about this is the flagship station. Flagship. You know what I'm saying? I like that one, that little key. I bullshit. I bullshit. You know, that's what it is, brother. Texas comes over here and they are winning the first round of college football playoffs, and you guys are finding ways to lose games, crucial games, important games at the tail end of the season. And I know bowl games, we sit here and we can't talk out both sides of our mouth, say bowl games matter and bowl games don't matter. I think for programs like A&M, it matters. Year one of Coach Elko matters, you know, and
Yeah.
I feel like we want to kind of lift up that 2025 season. And I felt like this would have been an opportunity to kind of take that step, say, hey, man, we've got some rest. We got a little health back on our side. Let's take this to the next level. And we didn't get it. We got another disappointment, another A&M-esque game.
Yeah, and I'll make a promise to you, Shane. I'll make a promise to all the cousins. After that final 2 months of the season,
Yeah.
I promise I will not hype A&M up until they actually do it, which they may never do it based on that stat that we just threw at you with Brad Powers. You know what?
Was he in the casino? Is that true? Is that picture true? I was wondering. And I have no problems with you gambling, but I feel like that's something you should do after the game, you know? And
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could have been taken any time for all I know.
That's
You know?
why I didn't say it. That's why. Well, I did say it. I did say it.
Well, let's kick it over to Elko. He was pissed after this one, as he should have been.
Hats off to USC. They made the plays they needed to make to win the game, and so give them credit for that. Hats off to the seniors who stayed with this thing and played this game. Thought they played their hearts out. I think the story of the game is the story of our season. We can't cover the forward pass well enough to be a good football team, and so that's my fault. So, questions?
Coach, were y'all in a prevent or anything like that?
No. But rush 4 every single snap. Can't cover.
When Marcel scored, did you have any apprehension that there was so much time still left on the clock? Or?
Yeah, I have a lot of apprehension when the other team's going to drop back and throw the ball. I've had apprehension all season, starting with Florida. We got lucky. Starting against Missouri, we got lucky. LSU threw for 400 yards. It's been a problem all season, so it's on me, and I got to fix it.
Shane, 2 of their best wins, he said we got damn lucky to beat Florida and beat Missouri,
Oh, man.
which I appreciate the honesty. You know what?
Well, I mean, if you're a fan and you watched A&M games all year long, you're like, hey, you may be right. I don't know about the Mizzou one, but definitely the LSU, that was an eye-opener for me, because I thought one thing about Elko coming over here was we were going to have that tough, tenacious defense again, which we did up front, and they did create mistakes. I mean, let's not, they had 3 picks in this game, but it's like, if they didn't get those, what would have happened? This could have been a blowout. So,
Cousin Malcolm says, "Oh, Elko needs them boner pills. Send them."
oh, jeez.
God, damn, I was just so disappointed in this damn team, Shane. They had it all right there, and they let it slip through their damn
What's something
fingers.
positive? You got something positive that you got? Is there it was a close game, and it came down to the wire, but is there like a positive spin, just overall picture from expectations coming into this season to where we're at right now? Give me a glimmer of hope. Give me something, Mike, to be pumped up about 2025.
About A&M?
Yeah.
I mean, they're adding all these guys in the portal. They're bringing back the quarterback, maybe 5 starting offensive linemen. They need the running backs to be healthy. I mean, they could have a really dynamic offense, but coulda, shoulda. I mean, we could sit here and spin zone every damn team, Yeah. I'm tired. I'm telling you, I'm tired of it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not hyping them up. They win a damn game, and then they fooled us this year, 7-1. My God, coach of the year here. Coach, biggest dud at coaching of the year. You know what?
Yeah.
And watch Connor Wigman become a Heisman winner at Houston. You know what?
Yeah.
How awful would that be?
Elko's like that guy that's got that magic trick, but he's done it so many times you kind of catch on what he's doing, It's like, at first it was like, oh man, how the hell did he do that? Now you're like, oh, okay, I see he's moving it with the cup there.
Yep. All right, hey, we got to